Greetings from AuroMere Meditation Center. For our audio session today, we are going to hear to the experience of a devotee who felt the divine presence of the Mother while reading Savitri. In 1972, the devotee had not read much from the works of either Sri Aurobindo or the Mother. Even the few things she had read, she could not follow. One day she heard someone say, Savitri is a unique work of Sri Aurobindo's. It is basically something beyond the mind. The volumes of Sri Aurobindo's had reached her on the birth centenary library, had just begun to appear for her. Her family received the 2 volumes of Savitri along with some others from the library. When it was time for the February darshan, the family had plans to attend the evening celebrations at the main Sri Aurobindo center of their city. They decided to meditate and pray in their puja room before leaving for the center, and the devotee's mother asked her to read something of Sri Aurobindo. Since she had just then heard of Savitri, the devotee decided, who was in her early teens, picked up the first volume of the poem and opened it on the first page. Though she hardly knew the Savitri legend of the Mahabharata and had never read Savitri before, surprisingly, on that day, the devotee did not find it difficult to follow the poem. She felt that something from within her went out to meet the lines, and she came to know them intimately. It was a sweet and tender feeling, and she was as if seized and continued to read with passion. At a particular moment, the devotee and all the others who were listening felt the concrete presence of the Divine Mother. The devotee's mother looked at her watch and mentally noted the time. Later, they came to know that exactly at that time the mother had given darshan from the eastern balcony of the ashram. So thus is the might of Savitri showing the divine presence. Thank you.
Greetings from AuroMere Meditation Center. In our audio session today, we are going to listen to a story that belongs to the days before Mother came and settled in Pondicherry. This story was told by Sri Aurobindo's brother Barindra Kumar to Chandradeep. Once a letter came from somewhere in Andhra Pradesh addressed to Sri Aurobindo. After nearly a fortnight, Sri Aurobindo asked Barindra, that is his brother, whether another letter had come from the same place, and he had answered, no sir. On the 2 following days, Sri Aurobindo again inquired about the letter, but none had been received. On the 4th day, the letter finally arrived and was given to Sri Aurobindo. Some time later, Sri Aurobindo once again inquired whether any letter had come from Andhra, and after a few days a letter did indeed arrive and was given to him. The same sequence of events took place a 3rd and even a 4th time. Sri Aurobindo would ask, and after a few days the letter would arrive. Seeing Sri Aurobindo so concerned about these letters from Andhra, his brother felt curious. One day he found the opportunity to ask Sri Aurobindo about it. Sri Aurobindo smiled and said, they are from a village, Patwari in Andhra. He is a poor man whose only son has studied up to matriculation, and he wants to get him a position as a sub-inspector of police. The first time he wrote that the district collector selects candidates on the basis of recommendations from influential people in the district. This man had no way to get such a recommendation, and he had written to Sri Aurobindo to ask for his help. Since he depended entirely on Sri Aurobindo's help, he wanted to know whether the person's work had been done or not. The second time the devotee had written the letter, he had mentioned that his son had been selected by the collector, but that there would be a further selection by the police commissioner, who would also proceed on the basis of recommendations received. The devotee could not get any recommendation from anyone and again depended fully on Sri Aurobindo. Again, I had to know whether, that is, Sri Aurobindo had to know whether his work had been done or not. So he inquired about the letter. The third time he wrote, that is, the devotee wrote, that his son had been selected by the commissioner, but that now, in addition, he had to get a health certificate from a doctor. The devotee's son had a hydrocele which might keep him from passing. The devotee was bothered about it, but again he requested only Sri Aurobindo's help. He really depended only on Sri Aurobindo's help, and Sri Aurobindo wanted to know whether the work had been done or not. So in the latest letter, the devotee had informed Sri Aurobindo that the doctor did not examine thoroughly and had given a certificate of fitness to his son, who has finally been appointed to the job, and all his worries were over. From this story we understand a faith by which we surrender completely to the divine and seek all support only in the divine. Victory is sure to occur. May everyone enjoy victory by living in the divine presence and enjoying the divine support. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Arvindaya Namaga. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Annaye Namaga.